Something clicked and I was like, it's Miller time. I've really encouraged our announcer to get into it. The boys have embraced it, and it's something that's super special.
Big three-point takedown from Kal Miller. How about another takedown for Ethen Miller?
When you have back-to-back Miller time and right in the heart of the lineup, it's hard to beat.
Twice as nice for Ethen Miller.
They're not even 13 months apart, so it's not even like it's big brother and little brother. It's almost like they're twins.
They're super competitive and probably more competitive together. I understand there's some emotion there, but I always talk to both of them about when I feel like it's getting to that zone. I'm like, let's just keep it productive. That's the whole goal for the day.
It would always get scrappy. You know, I think it's just because I was getting better and giving him more of a fight. But like when we get in the car, it's like, hey, what's up, dude?
Kal and I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. Growing up, we had wrestling rooms in the house, so if we weren't at practice, we were downstairs working out. And there was times where we just break out in the living room, never even go to the wrestling room.
Would have been the spring of 17, and at the time I was at Missouri, and there was a combine at a high school in Kansas City, and I don't even think Kal and Ethen were old enough to be there. But they went because they're little lunatics that are tougher than $2 steaks. When I got the job in College Park, I was like, I want those two little blonde-haired nut jobs from Kansas City to come out and wrestle for me in College Park. Those two guys committed to the University of Missouri originally, and I don't recruit committed kids. If something changes, let us know, and that's what we told Ethen.
It was just me, my brother, and my dad. And my dad just talking about colleges with Ethen, like, you comfortable, everything good?
I just kind of thought about it for a little bit. So I just kind of put that mindset in my mind that, gosh, I want to wrestle on the Big Ten.
He said, I want to go to Maryland. And I was like, wow. I was real comfortable with going to Mizzou. But at the end of the day, like, it was just, I wanted to be with my brother.
I think the relationship goes a little deeper, or it's intertwined a little more than maybe can even be explained at times. But for as many similarities as they have, they are different.
Ethen's physical, he's gritty, he's missing his two front teeth. Kal is more scrambly, he's a little bit looser, and that kind of comes out in their personality a little bit. Ethen's wound up, he's fiery. Kal, he's calm, he's cool, like he's just chilling, he's relaxed. They probably know when, how, where, why to push buttons for each other better than a teammate does for another teammate.
You go through all these live practices and you don't sit down with your partner. And that's where your big brother comes in. It's like, all right, here's what you need to do to get better. My freshman year, I was in a slump in the Big Ten dual season. I think I was like 1-7. You could just tell I was, lost a little bit. And he was like, yo, like, let's go like bowling or something,
Straight on double from Miller once again.
There's some good and there's some bad with it, and you have brothers that go out back to back. The first match that Kal ever had on campus was against a returning qualifier. I looked over and Ethen was not warming up. I mean, he was just straight watching little brother do his thing. I walked back and I'm like, hey dude, you gotta take care of you. I was just like, hey, this would be really cool if we could play on the whole Miller time thing. So I just said, you guys should make some shirts and make some hats. And after I gave him an initial nudge, those two guys have really run with it.
I remember Ethen, he gets crafty sometimes, and he started like drawing on the iPad and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I think we could do something with this. He goes, yeah, we're gonna do it right now.
We just ran with Miller Time Bros, and I kind of made all the designs for it. We got like hats, men and women sweatshirts.
They're kind of savvy. He's a hustler, and Kal's a good talker. Whatever it may be, these guys have done it together since they were 4 years old.